Stingrays, another position-specific video. This time we're talking about wingers, left and right winger. All right, but before we do that, I've been working on my jokes. I've got a great soccer joke. You ready? It's a good one. Why did the chicken get a red card? All right, not sure? I'll tell you. Too much foul play. Foul. Too much foul play, as in chicken, another name for a chicken is a foul. Too much foul play. I've lost my words. Never mind. I'll find a better one. Okay, winger video. Here we go. All right, let's stick to the coaching. That's terrible. All right, now this winger video is a little bit similar to the one we had earlier in the week, but I just wanted to split this off for the wingers to watch this week. And that was, okay, so looking at this field scenario here, the ball's in the midfield, okay? And when the ball's roughly in the midfield, what I would like our wingers both to do, all right, when the ball's roughly here, both the wingers should be looking to get forward into space. And you might think, well, hang on, Adam, you said that when one goes forward, the other stays back. Okay, yes, that is true. But that is more so when one of the wingers receives the ball. Okay, before that happens, when we're sort of in a neutral position and we don't know if we're going to the left wing or to the right wing or straight up to the striker, I want both the left and the right to get forward looking for those pockets of space to give the midfielders both options. All right, so the ball with the left midfielder here, you know, if the ball's facing that way, they might decide to go straight out here. And in which case the left winger would just hold and maybe stay back a little bit as the right winger attacks. We don't want, in that scenario, as we said in the previous video, the right to move forward and the left to come forward. All right, so the point being is, you know, when we're sort of back and let's say we've just won the ball back from the opposition and the wingers are a little bit defensive, like that, maybe the ball comes here. We've won the ball back from these players here, the right mid has the ball. When that happens in transition, the wingers need to move into those attacking spaces move forward into those attacking spaces so that the ball maybe comes to the left mid in space here. The left mid can go, oh, great option. Maybe this right mid moves and covers there. Great option, bang. And we're away. This right wing is down there and we're all flooding forward, okay? Left and right forward, defensive mid forward, we're all moving forward to support that right winger attack. Now in that scenario, the left winger sort of holds position and becomes a little bit more midfield / defensive, particularly as the right winger comes all the way down here looking for the cross and our mids are running into the goal box. All right, the striker's running right up into that middle position there and the defensive mid will come to the top of the box there. Maybe even this right mid will be rushing back as well. And then in that case, as we said in the previous video, we want that left to sort of patrol this area here, looking for the rebound ball and the recycle ball. So the ball comes in for a cross, the opposition sort of panic clears it, comes out here. Maybe this right winger and left winger are back by now, I would imagine. Something like that. Let's move all the players into the more correct positions, something like this. Now the striker might stay up like that. All right, and you'll probably find, as I said, there's a lot of open grass just out here. And in that case, as that ball comes in and gets panic cleared, back out, the left wing is going to move in, grab that, control it, and then look to recycle that back in. You know, either the winger can drop back here or the defensive mid can present that passing option there, okay? So the point being, when we're roughly around midfield and we've just won the ball back and we're getting into that transition back into an attacking frame of mind, and we haven't decided to go left or right just yet, down those attacking lines, or straight to the striker, because if the striker's unmarked, we can just go straight to the striker, of course. But as far as the wingers are concerned, when we haven't yet sort of decided which way to go, both wingers need to try and get into space like so. And then the left mid can go bang straight to there, or maybe passes to the right and then switches back to there. All right, and then down we go on the attack, in which case then once we go on to the full-on attack, we only want one winger forward and the other winger stays back in that somewhat defensive midfield position. All right, and then we want to also look at throw-in stoppages. So on a throw-in, all right, let's put the throw-in roughly on halfway. The left mid is going to take the majority of the left side throw-ins. All right, that's their job. Right wing is going to be about there. Right mid's going to come across as an attacking, so slightly forward, as we said in the midfield video, still maintaining that midfield triangle, even though the left mid is right over. So when the ball is far left, our entire team starts squeezing a little bit far left, squeezing over a bit. So we don't actually want the winger holding that space there. They can sort of come over there. And then as far as the wing positions are concerned, it's going to look something like this. All right, so if the ball is out on the left side and the left mid is taking it, the left winger we want in an attacking position down the line. And if possible, get there as quick as you can so that we can pick up that ball and throw and be off before the opposition knows what's going on. So that's a really, really important positional play. If the ball's on the left winger is going to be on the left side anyway. So just get in that attacking position down the line really quickly and have that relationship with the left mid so that they know if you're open, straight down the line, quick as they can. All right? You might have to have a chat with the left mid and say, look, when I'm open, just go. Throw it in as quick as you can to me. And because that's what we want. We want those, if someone's in open space and we can take the quick throw in, then by all means go for it. Now, for the right winger in this scenario, the right winger here, the left winger is on the attack, sort of pushing forwards. So the right winger wants to be a little bit more midfield neutral, okay? We don't want the right winger all the way up there somewhere, because the chance of them getting the ball from a left throw-in is going to take 3 or 4 passes in the right sort of sequence to get you the ball. So we want you in the game, right winger, when there's a throw-in on the left side. So just creep over. Keep in mind your responsibility if it turns defensive, so if the opposition wins the ball, is to mark up and defend, you know, these right side players. But for the time being, you can kind of squeeze up and maybe this left mid drops down here and you can potentially move there and even get a pass. Or if the right moves in there, it might be a case that you move into this little pocket there, okay? But being all the way over there on the wing, when the ball's all the way on the left side, is not really what we want. We want you over roughly around the midfield, probably not receiving the ball straight from the throw. I don't want you so close that you're in that sort of distance that you're going to receive the ball straight away, but you're looking for a secondary pass. So if the ball doesn't go to the left wing and it goes instead to the right mid, you're looking to find this little pocket of space here, make a run through that gap, pass it on to the striker, something like that. All right, but we want you in the game, and that means, in this case, when the throw-in's all the way on the left, to squeeze over to roughly midfield, looking for those pockets of space, as my phone dings, looking for those pockets of space to get the secondary pass. So as the ball comes into the right mid, they trap, and you can call out, yep, free, and receive that secondary pass. Okay, let's do the same thing on the other side. Plus, I want to show you a really cool, special secret move that the winger can do to get into space here, okay? So we're throwing the ball in on the right side. The right mid is going to take the majority of these. Again, if the right mid's not there and someone else is there for the quick throw and there's a great attacking option, just take the throw, that's fine. All right, but most of the time the right mid's going to be there, ready to take the throw as quick as possible. The right winger, we want, you know, sort of a rough throwing distance. You want the right mid to be able to throw the ball past you. So don't be all the way down here and expect the ball, because it's just not going to get that far, is it? So you need to be in a zone where that right mid can throw that ball sort of beyond where your position is. So not right on their limit, a little bit inside that, somewhere like that, okay? And then, as I said, that left winger is probably going to push in slightly behind the ball here. You know, come over here, you could even get in here, something like that. And look, if the opportunity presents and there's a great sort of run to make that run, by all means make that run forward. You know, when I said that you can't both go forward, well, if there's a great opportunity, absolutely go take it. But just remember that your responsibility is to then, once you've passed that ball on, if the right winger is right up, then just come back and take that midfield recycle position that we spoke about. All right, so left winger, sort of squeeze over, get in the play. You don't, again, like the right, we don't want to be close enough that you're receiving the ball. We just want you to be in and around looking for a support play once the ball comes back in. All right, and if you're all the way over here somewhere, you're not really in that supporting role. So just sort of one pass away from the players that are likely to receive that ball, if you know what I mean. All right. Now, that secret special move. Work on this. Let's see if someone can do this. You might need to talk to the right mid and organise it, but the secret special move is if you've got a really sticky marker, someone defending you that just won't leave you alone. So what I mean by that, if you come in a couple of metres, they're just like sticking, jockeying you, just staying around. And if you move back, they're like right here. All right, they're just up, back, staying on you. You've all seen that type of defender that's just super keen to stick on you and won't give you any space. All right, now if we get that, we can use that situation to our advantage. What we can do is you can jog up really quite close to the thrower, almost close enough to shake their hands, maybe not quite that close, but almost. And if this marker keeps coming with you like that, what we're going to do is pivot there and explode into space as the right mid throws over your head, and boom, away we go on the attack, leaving your marker in the dust behind you, okay? So keep that little trick play in mind. Right mids and left mids, if you're throwing in, also keep that in mind, that play. All right, if you've got a sticky marker that won't leave you alone, run forward and then pivot back, and the mid can throw it over your head and into that space. All right, so that's really all there is to it for the right-left winger video. Keep that in mind. When the right wing is deep on the attack, the other winger, the left winger, is going to form that recycle midfield position, looking for the loose ball to push back in on the attack. Same when the left winger is right down on the attack, the right winger is going to fall into that more central recycling midfield position, just in behind the play. And then with the throw-ins, if it's on the left winger is going to try and get the ball down the line in that attacking position. And if it's on the right winger is going to get into that attacking position. And the other winger that's not in the attacking position comes once again into that more slightly neutral midfield zone, looking for that secondary pass, all right, to support that play. All right, awesome. Thanks again, and we will see you at the game on the weekend. Bye for now.